What up to the pod version? Everybody sleeping in the cloud. Welcome to the Black Law, where we talk black about TV, film, music. Sometimes we just digress into other conversations and drink coffee or hot tea, which is recommended by 3 out of 4 cardiologists. My name, Rod. My co-host, Ryan. The show, different world. We're talking that. What's going on, Ryan?
What up? What's happening? What's
happening with you, man? How about that?
Before I say what's happening is if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, comment. And if you're on Apple Podcasts or any of the podcast spots like RSS and Spotify, still trying to figure out this TikTok thing with their podcast and network or something now, or whatever. And hey, please give us a 5-star rating. And if you don't like what you see, leave that 5-star rating. We promise to do better next time. And of course, you can find more clips on IG, TT, FB, Facebook.
TT sounds like a cousin.
Remember people used to say, "Oh, you went TT." Like with PPN, TT, bro.
Don't do that. Oh my God.
Say little kid. Say little kid went
Stop
TT.
That. Don't do it. Don't do that. I don't know why I hate that. It's just like.
Also, shout out to Tiffany Custom Creations, where you can definitely get to hook up on your on some nice gear. So go to etiffanycreations.com
for all your apparel needs.
You know what else besides, you say you hate TT. You know what I hate? And this is in New Orleans. New Orleans people say this.
Water.
No. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. Make water.
I hate that. Baby, you gotta make water. Stop. Just say I got.
Actually,
I have to go in the restroom.
And obviously, we're getting into TMI, and people are gonna be like, "Ugh, it's kind of gross." But I hate people in New Orleans. We good for this. When we were younger, you pooed on yourself. Like, bruh. Like, they don't even say poo-poo, bruh.
Stop.
He pooed on himself.
This won't make the cut. Swear to God.
And there was one more, bruh. And you know the adults, bruh, in New Orleans, bruh, they try to keep it straight. He had a BM. Those two, you even heard your dog, bruh. Your dog must have heard me say it. Your dog was like, ugh. Like, those two letters together are horrible, bro.
Make me make the Arthur fist.
Ironically, BM also stands for Brother Martin.
Irony? I think not.
Inside New Orleans joke. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's just very.
Hey, you know what I saw, bro? I saw, before we start, I saw a car, and on the back of the tinted windows, bro, it said, "Let the haters hate." I felt like it was AI generated. Like somebody actually put, "Let the haters hate."
Kind of car
on the, I don't know, hoopty. It was tinted windows. I was like, it was just the weirdest message, bro. It was like, you could have come up with something better.
True.
I feel like ChatGPT, I feel like they went to ChatGPT and was like, hey, what can I put on the back of my car to make the haters hate? And ChatGPT was like, you know what? Let the haters hate.
Or
go with it.
The driver could have just a very strong sense of confidence about themselves. It's like, he said, you know what? Maybe.
Because maybe I'm the hater.
I don't know.
Because
maybe.
I'm hating.
I'm hating on your Tercel. No offense to Tercel drivers. I'm just saying. I'm just somebody.
Do they still make those?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. It just seemed like the car to say, Hate on your tercel.
You know,
Uh,
the black folks kit comes with an Ultima.
Ultima, man. Ultima, then you step up to the Maxima. Yes. Spoiler package. Spoiler package. You like that. Spoiler package. We've been doing Different World. Episode 3 of season 3. I'm not gonna lie to you. The title of it is called The Hat Makes the Man, and I'm still trying to figure out why.
And
But
more than likely, the title that will be written for this on the podcast, it will not be that.
yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
written by Cheryl Gard and directed by none other than Debbie Allen.
And brief summary. Our brief summary is brought to you by Brevity. If you didn't have it, we'd be here all day.
Quincy gets caught with a girl, and Walter, being the dome director, is going easy on him, and everybody's mad at him, especially Jaleesa, who is supposedly celebrating her first anniversary with Walter, and it's not going well.
First anniversary of their first date.
Yes. Word of the
Can you hear
day.
me?
We don't only entertain here, we educate. The word of the day is chivvy. Chivvy, spelled Chivvy. It's a verb. Chivvy, meaning to repeatedly do something to nag or harass. Using the sentence, she couldn't understand her husband's smile as she chivied him about chores without noticing the earplugs he wore. Chivvy.
A lot of
Chivvy.
CH in there. A lot of
Huh?
a lot of
Chivvy.
CHs in there.
Yes. We find ourselves in Walter's apartment, the deluxe apartment of the dome director at Gilbert Hall. Jaleesa and Walter are talking about what's with the thumbs down, dude?
A little janky ass apartment.
No, wait, it's a janky ass apartment now, but early on, the first 2 seasons, you were saying like that's a hell of a place. You were.
Oh, I don't mean when I say janky, I'm not meaning that it's a bad apartment. It's just still amazing to me that they have this whole home in the dorm while everybody else chilling in their little dorm rooms.
All dome directors got it. I found that out. I remember I had to go to my.
Have you been to Gerald?
Have you been to Carver or Cook? I was like,
No.
man,
No,
you
I haven't.
living? Got a lounger in here. Like,
Hey,
really?
it would have been funny if he rolled up in the dorm director and he said, and he went, "How you living?" And then he went, "How you living? What? How you living?" In living color. That's how I'm living.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I lived in a dorm where somebody slept at least 7 feet away from me in another bed, a twin bed. Maybe it's because of that. Because I would go into the dorm director's place, and it felt like he was walking around in like a mink robe and had a cigar, and he had a kitchen. It just felt like a luxury place. So maybe it was filtered
Write a
through
mail.
different
Write a
eyes.
mail. What you need? Write a mail.
That's what he did me, boy. That's what he did me. Where you going? Practice. Oh man, that's an inside joke. Again, we begin at Walter's in his janky apartment, as my brother says. Jaleesa speaks of this young lady, Sharon Thomas, who wanted to go home because she failed her poli-sci test. I don't remember anything that made me want to do that.
Everybody. You ever notice on TV shows that there's always a poli-sci test somewhere in college,
And no one's in poli-sci.
and yet, when I was in school, I could not tell you one person who ever set foot in a poli-sci class.
They were poli-sci majors, but I never met one. They're in there. Walter says, "Don't worry about it." I took her down to the bus stop to show her the bus stop and the bus station
awful,
to scare her, and telling her how this is how she gonna end up And then she said, I took her for pancakes, and she's back in school now. She doesn't want to quit now. Walter is now ready to be a boyfriend. She says all dorm stuff done. Now it's time for boyfriend. And Jaleesa reminds him of their anniversary. The year anniversary of their first date. Saw that in season 2. And she's playing, and he's playing
And
like
the
he
power
doesn't.
surge.
He's playing like he doesn't know, and he does admit that he knows about it. And there's a power surge. They say there's 3 in 1 week, and then they argue on the way out on whose fault it is. They said, "I bet it's somebody with a hair dryer or something like that." Freddie and Dwayne are working. There's a C story that Freddie and Dwayne are working on a paper.
The one thing that I pointed out in that first scene was that, yeah, they were working together on a project, but they had some silly, goofy joke that on one hand you can say this is corny, but on the other hand, I can totally picture that happening, especially when you are at that level that they were in their work. But because it seemed like they had been working for hours on this group project or group presentation or whatever they're doing. And by that time, you are crazy. You are starting to act real silly, and anything you do seems to be funny to you.
But they also have.
I call it the crazy tired mode.
Yeah, but the thing that got me also is like they had been knowing about this for 3 weeks. They literally admitted to saying we knew about this for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Walter and Jaleesa are rolling room to room, doing room checks. They have collected appliances. They have Whitley's hair dryer. Whitley is running around with half a wet head, and
that's why Howard offered you the micro fridge, bro. Starting my sophomore year. Do you want the micro fridge? The microwave and fridge combo.
That was a thing?
They offered it like you could rent. I never had one.
So it's 2 separate appliances, correct?
All together. The micro fridge. It took a microwave and a refrigerator, mashed it together. Micro fridge. What you know about that?
Everybody had refrigerators in their room in the cook when it was all athletic dome. People had refrigerators, wall units. Nobody questioned nothing. Nobody.
Yeah, y'all needed wall units in Cook Hall when that first, because 85 was not 93.
It was hot. They go in the room. Walt and Jaleesa go in room to room. They go in the room. Jaleesa finds a plug, a wire, laying under Quincy's bed. He reaches under, looks like an appliance, and he hear a ow.
Oh, that's a lady, bro.
There's a woman under the bed, Janetta, his girlfriend, who is in the Navy and shipping out in a couple of hours.
And she said, Walter said it would be.
She was dry snitching. I didn't like the dry snitching she did.
It was okay to be out by 7.
Walter said this. Walter? So he up there doing this. Don't say nothing.
It was kind of funny though, bro. When,
let's state, she was walking the halls looking for the restroom at 5 in the morning, and he found her and told her, said, look, man, I can see him too. Just get out of here by 7:30, okay? Yeah. I don't need this problem. Just get out of here by 7:30. And Jaleesa sees it, and Whitley sees it, and they're upset, and they're going. And Walter says, "But I'm the dorm director."
I got the exact quote because I wrote it down. That dude said, "Do you agree that I'm the dorm director and you're not?"
And you wanted to hear I really wanted to hear the audience give a good time. Ooh.
And she certainly looked. She's like, oh, okay.
She was like, oh, really? Oh, yes. I can agree with that. And I was like, You done messed up, Walter.
I was kind of disappointed in Jaleesa. I thought she was gonna go a little harder, a little harder.
She was like, oh, okay.
Walter must be, you know.
She's good. What you? Walter? What? You said Walter.
What was your boy? What was that? Mo Better Blues. Bleak. No, what was your boy? No, it wasn't Bleak.
It was.
Bleak was
Bleak was
Bleak
Denzel, and
was
Shadow
Denzel.
was Wesley.
No, who was Spike Lee's part? What was his cousin
Giant.
name?
Giant.
He said Bleak. Even though you digression, Mo Better Blues. Even though you fired me as your manager, still your cousin. Last time you seen, what was your girl name?
Oh man.
But he said last time you seen, he was like, I don't know. He was like, Shadow. And he was like, what?
Oh, that's cold, boy. That was cold. That was cold as hell. But Jaleesa is clearly stung. And we move on. Freddie and Dwayne still working on the pay and playing games. And when Colonel Taylor, man, he'd be everywhere. I just think I'd be at this point in time. We got cable TV. I think Colonel Taylor would be at home. I didn't even understand why he was over in Gilbert.
He literally had a house on campus, bro.
Dude, he had a house on campus.
Like if that was Howard, and you were like out, that would probably be that huge place. Like if you were out on Georgia Avenue, looking up. Yeah.
If as soon as my office hours are over, I'm going back to my home and I'm having the cognac. What is this? I'm having the cognac. You know, I'm just
Where you going, Professor Email? Home.
Away from you children. away from you poorly prepared children as seen on the last exam I gave you all. But he's there, and like I said, that was my whole thing with this. It was kind of a scene just showing them playing games and stuff, and I was like, why is Colonel Taylor over here? But it is what it is. And
when Colonel Taylor finally caught up with them, like they were crazy tired earlier. By that time, they were
playing
crazy tired.
They
had the pencils in the ear, bro. Old school pencils in the air, bro.
It just doing stupidity.
The little trophies. The little trophies thing was kind of funny though. The little trophies with trophies kissing, bro.
But they still had, at this point, they still hadn't chosen a subject matter, a topic. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? We go to restaurant we saw in season 2.
Oh, but wait a minute. They said before you go on, they said you want to meet up at 8? Nah, let's meet up at noon. We do better under pressure.
Just didn't care. Walt and Jaleesa are sitting at the table, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Walter, you don't know what's wrong? I don't know what's like. He's sitting there like, you don't understand what's wrong.
You know where I always go with it. Awareness.
He has
lack thereof. Right, he has no awareness, bro.
Like, I don't understand what's wrong with you, Jaleesa. Jaleesa's just sitting up there like, you don't understand.
She said it too. In fact, she said, you really don't. Like, it was almost like,
she got, hey, man. She got one of these where the eyes get close. You really don't get, like, look at
Dr. Martin Luther King, the 2 most dangerous things on the planet, sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity.
Jesus Christ. That's horrible. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Which one is it?
He said, she mentions what happened earlier today. And he's like, that's the problem, Jaleesa. You can't separate. You're not able to separate the job and their relationship. I'm like, I'm still like missing the point. Um,
Awareness, bro.
he explains that the men had the dorm because he said men had the dorm because women let too much emotion get involved. I was like, oh Lord, you ain't gonna get no drizzles tonight.
I mean,
There's nothing happening. There's nothing happening to celebrate this anniversary tonight. Nothing.
bro, he was Barry Sanders running around like, ooh, no anniversary tonight. Ooh,
Let me avoid anniversary
Wait,
sex.
wait,
I can avoid it.
and people who understand this know Barry Sanders versus the Bucks. He always had not only a long run against the Bucks, but a pretty long run against the Bucks.
Goodbye, Mr. Lynch. Bye, Mr. Brooks. Bam. Anniversary sex. I'm avoiding it. Walter Oaks spins. He avoids a kiss.
Warren
He
Sapp,
avoids the anniversary. He avoids the anniversary sex. He spins. Touchdown. And no sex tonight for Walter. And it is their anniversary because the big thing was their song comes on, Me and Mrs. Jones. And that's our song, Jaleesa. You don't remember? Oh, I didn't remember. Like again, you're just not.
They couldn't get another. I mean, I know that was season 2, but get another song.
But
a little more modern.
What? But that was their song at the time. That when they connected, that was the song. You can't change the song, right?
I'm just talking about originally.
You know what? That's called continuity. That's what they do.
No, I'm not saying no. I agree with the continuity. I'm just talking about the original choice of song. Period.
Okay, yeah, because it is kind of a cheating song, you know.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't
Please
checked
check
out
out
our cheating song episode,
top cheating songs of all time.
Walter
Hashtag songs about cheating.
He's trying, and she's leaving. She leaves, and as she leaves, the waiter comes out. Mia, Senora Jones. It was, you know what?
It was fun. She rolled out too. She
walked out. Yes, she walked out, leaving Walter with him singing "Me and Mrs. Jones." Walter and
then he tries to go explain to Mr. Gaines.
Yeah, he goes. Oh my God, he talks to her about the fight and talk about how he brought an $88 dinner and all this. And Walter explains how he just kept running into minefields and this, that, and the other. And Mr. Gaines says, "Man, you just need to learn how to shut up."
$88 dinner in 1989. Wow,
that's a lot of money.
Walter was banging. Walter was making a little cheddar, little change on the side, bro.
Today that might be lunch. That might be lunch to $88.
Can I get a Whopper Junior and
what do they call it?
Large fry, and give me an apple pie.
Man,
well, that'll be $45.06.
Can I get 2 starters? $20 out the gate. Starters. And you say anything else? No, I started and I'm finished.
But these kids today, they don't. Oh, God forbid kids go to these. I mean, obviously, I don't want food at McDonald's because we're older though. But when you was younger, but these kids today, they don't want none of that. Ruby Tuesdays. Notice that I skipped all of the fast food places, and then I downplayed Ruby Tuesdays.
Wendy's is trash to some people. And I was like, I worked at Wendy's. Wendy's was like considered like top of the line hamburger.
Yeah, Wendy's had those.
Somebody said, "You got Wendy's money? We going to Wendy's?" That's what it used to be.
What was your boy's name? They made the commercials of
Dave Thomas.
Good old Dave.
Good old Dave. But I do. Back to Walter and Mr. Gaines. It's like, man, the older, younger man is just a classic. It's just a classic setup.
Oh yeah.
It's a classic dynamic that has always worked. Like, boy, you're stupid. And it always ends up saying, I didn't get this far. I ain't that stupid. I didn't got this far. Not to say that old people can't be stupid.
The best old people, young people interaction on a TV show I saw was Martin. When the old dude said, he was walking out the door, he said, hey, remember, old fools used to be young fools. Close the door, like, damn.
That is not.
That was when him and Gina broke up or was separated. Say, hey, remember, these old fools used to be young fools. Just looked at him. Like, and all he could say was, yep.
We go back to Gilbert Hall. Freddie and Dwayne agree on the time to work the next day. As Dwayne.
That was when they said the noon.
Yeah.
That's when he brought up noon.
Dwayne sees Quincy and Dwayne approaches him about getting caught and got
Navy now.
He said she got a sister, got a lot of go get 'em Tiger jokes and stuff like that. And he expresses that, Quincy said, hey man, this ain't funny, man. I might get kicked out of school. I said, kicked out? What do you mean? Man, Walter wants to bring me before the court.
Walter got us together.
Walter got your side. This is coming from a man who got an apartment off campus.
Yeah.
He don't give a That's that dude when it all go down, be like, who knew?
Real, bro?
Real? I didn't think he'd do that.
He really put you out?
I didn't believe it at first. You told me what?
Man, when I lived in the dorm, that's how they start off.
Man, when I lived
when I was in Gilbert,
I
was in Drew.
The girls are on the second floor and they're talking about how all
That dorm is really named after Whitley.
It is. Gilbert Hall, the second floor, the girls are talking about how life is all unfair in this dorm and that Quincy can have a guest and
Lona Woods.
Yeah, Kim is always in the middle of it.
Bro, old Kim Walona Woods, she said that the girl was naked.
See, that's the thing too, man. People start like just whining, just like stuff, Put a little
Walona, bro. I told you, bro, Kim, bro. Walona Woods, bro.
Sprinkle a little Miracle Grow on that lie. Sprinkle a little Miracle Grow on that. Kim said something about, like I said, I heard she was naked. Freddie said something about it. He said, not him, old country Quincy. He's a country boy. And then Kim said, those country boys are fast. Really? Come on. What you know, Kim, from Ohio? What you know? Ain't she from?
She is, but remember, wasn't it was the pregnancy scare in season 2?
Yeah.
It was a little bit.
Oh my God. She said those Southern boys are fast. Yeah, she does know a little bit. I don't know why I'm slow to think.
And Kim said, we won't pay our dorm fees. Oh, really?
We will throw your ass out of school. Walter will come to your room and say, Kimberly, Reese, you have not paid your dorm fees. These two gentlemen will take you and your belongings outside.
In the words of Fred G. Sanford, the door. Will you get that for me, please?
Door. Will you get that?
The door. Will you get that for me, please?
Oh my God, man. And then they start storming around the dorm and then going into Quincy's room talking about, and I don't know, the protesting in the man's room and stuff like that. Like, you're getting out of hand.
Right before that, Jaleesa apologized. I'm like, why are you apologizing?
Yeah, there's a part of me wanted to say Quincy. I wanted to see Quincy say, all you heifers better get out my room. Look here now. I know I'm from Jasper, Texas around here, but I will put something on all y'all ass. You don't get out my room.
Hey,
No, they were on his bed and they were chanting like this, that, and the
they
other.
were.
Like,
They were. It was a
bruh,
They were.
they were getting kind of out of hand, bro. Like you getting out of pocket with this.
They did a sit-in Quincy's room.
Yeah, I do have to admit, I thought it was funny because when they were back down in the lobby and Dwayne was talking to Walter, Walter got outside. See, Walter right here. Stupid, stupid,
Yeah,
stupid.
Everybody.
Now I go back to Gilbert Hall where they're yelling and they're yelling this, that, and the other. Jaleesa comes by Walter's apartment and she says she was wrong for confronting him about the moment and leaving the anniversary dinner. And someone suddenly comes in. It's about to be all this good until someone said, Walter, you gonna want to see this. And that's when they're still in Walter's room talking about this, that, and the other. The girl's upset about Quincy. He can't have an overnight guest. Hell no, we won't go. They didn't say that. But it's just like, again, I'm going to say it. They need their asses checked. Like, y'all know, look, I understand you upset, but you don't come up in my room. That girl is on my bed. She got her funky feet up on top of my bed. I'm not... No, dog. You don't come up.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just
okay. Dad,
that's nothing okay about that. It's like,
But Walter expresses that he said, ladies, first he says that Quincy is going to go before the dorm board in the morning. And he expresses that, I may have been unfair to the girls. And he apologizes. Everybody's like, yeah. I just want to say, y'all just cheering on this man's demise. It's like, this is so wrong. And Walter asked, Jaleesa, am I a chauvinist? He says,
okay.
It's just kind of like,
Perhaps.
Perhaps. It was, to say of the first 3 episodes, if I had to rank them, this would be literally number 3. Because I was like, I like 1 and 2. 1 and 2. One just was out the box. Like they knocked it out the box. 2 was good. 2 with the heat.
The air conditioner?
Heat and Whitley's dumb self and start not knowing math. This one, but I definitely understand why you made Gilbert Hall co-ed, so you can have this type of dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like, oh God, what was it? What was the name? I forgot the name of the dorms at Howard. The co-ed dorm by Malcolm X Park. There you go. The
Ebony Sex Palace. Go back to either season 1 of Different World or either season 2. You will see the clip about the Ebony Sex Palace.
I heard that like
AKA Meridian Hall.
Meridian by Malcolm X Park. Seton Towers. Seton Towers are all girls,
Sutton,
though.
right? Sutton?
Oh, Sutton Towers. Oh my God, I called it Seton. Sutton Towers.
I mean, you probably thinking of Seton Academy in New Orleans.
I am.
Which I believe eventually combined, I think.
Redeemer Seton.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, Redeemer Seton.
That is wild.
It was. It was very wild. The Black Log is sponsored by Faded Black Funeral Homes. Death is a part of life, so put life into your loved one's death at Faded Black Funeral Homes with t-shirt printing and tattoo artists on site to commemorate your loved ones. Fade to black. Well, most HBCU thing, overnight guests in the dorm.
Yes. Sneaking people past curfew. Yes.
There's a dude named, I ain't gonna even say his name, but it's an older man. He used to run the desk at night at Cook. And you know how Cook...
Everybody had that person that ran their desk at night.
Ran that desk. And Mr. Whoopawoo, we're gonna call him Whoopawoo, because I don't want to put them... Whoopawoo was a Bible toting man. He's a Bible toting man. And you've seen the doors, the double doors on Cook. They're the first doors,
Mm-hmm.
then you
Yep.
got the sign in, and then the next doors that lead into the courtyard, the first
Right.
courtyard. And one Saturday night, guy was sneaking some girls into the door, and it was not girls, but one girl, and they opened the second doors and opened the first door, and the girl ran through. Mr. Whoopable, God fearing man, he had bad feet too. He ran out, and all I know is I heard that man as I was just trying to get a soda because I didn't see him. I just heard us like, "Hey, bitch!" We was like, we was like, Mr. Whoopable, wait, Mr. Whoopable. And dude, it was like, this is a man who always brought his Bible. It's like, Mr. Whoopable. Oh my God.
Mr. Whoopoo had some new to say.
Like, dude, it was like, oh my God. So yeah, I will never forget that stuff. Man, I was like,
I might as well go in mine too, because it'll be my nostalgia story. Miss Foster was Drew Hall. I'm pretty sure by now Miss Foster probably resting in heaven somewhere. She was much older, even back then. Like she was much older. But he used to be sneaking so many people with Drew Hall, bruh. Bruh, and the New York dudes would literally dress the girls up in like triple fat goose and Tim's, bruh. Bruh. And some of the girls actually dressed like that for being from New York. So they just put the triple fat goose on, bruh, especially when it was cold. It was like, oh, put it on, bruh. Big Tim's on, bruh. Easy, bruh. Easy money, bruh. Easy money, bruh.
oh
They
God.
you used to see it all the time. You used to be sitting, sometimes you'd be walking out, you'd be like, man, this is too easy. Say, why? That's too easy. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Running past Miss Foster.
And you just look at the dude and you look at the girl, you just be like, come on, man. Y'all can't see. Miss Foster ain't gonna see that, man. Sorry.
Oh my God. Walking in like Timbo's dragging.
Bro, I don't even think they even maybe they did. Maybe they just walk like that. Naturally.
I can see it. I can see that. Least likely thing to happen at HBCU.
I had non-applicable.
I had a appearing before a dorm council.
You never know though.
Hip hop song needed.
It's a hip hop or R&B. I chose the R&B song actually.
I have Salt and Pepper. Let's talk about sex. I have hip hop
Oh.
because hip hop came up in the 80s and 90s. So that's why.
Well,
That's
in honor of Quincy and all the loving going on, I went with Quincy Jones, Secret Garden. I'll take good care of you. Because Quincy said he was gonna marry her. That's what a
He did.
man is supposed to do, and I'll be there for you all.
I recently
the
discovered
time.
that Rod Temperton wrote that too.
What?
Secret
The
Garden.
Secret Garden?
He wrote Secret Garden.
Wait, Rod Temperton is a songwriter, right?
He was the guy in Heat Wave who wrote Boogie Nights, Always and Forever,
Oh, wow.
Thriller, Give Me the Night.
And now,
Wait.
I'll take good
Secret
care of you. That's what a man is supposed to do.
Rod Temperton could live a life on an island on sweet freedom and give me the night alone. But Thriller, Rock With You,
Thriller Rock With You, that adds an island.
then he gets another island off that alone. That alone. He has a nice house on the coast off of Boogie Nights and Always and Forever. But this dude, like, bruh, this dude, man.
Thriller? Check.
Check. Check, check. I can't help. Wait. Rock with you. Check, check, check. um, HBC alum need as a guest star in what role? I had rapper and Southern University grad David Banner, who just finds himself
Oh,
in
he was
every
wild. I
scene.
know David Banner was wilding out.
David Banner somehow, some way, just finds himself in every scene while the girls are talking, and he says this: "I feel you, ladies, and I understand you." And he walks out. That's,
That's actually very good. It's actually
I,
very good.
I feel you, ladies, and I understand you. Because his whole thing is,
I can totally picture David Banner doing that too.
because somebody gonna give it. He said, "Somebody gonna give me them drizzles." I feel you and I understand you. And then he walks out every time. And they just look at him. Who is that? So
Mine is HU alumni Shy.
Oh.
Oh, I got Shy.
That would
Walking
be
the whole group.
Carl Martin. Oh, the whole group? Oh, okay. I was about to say
But
Carl Martin.
I'm going with the lead singer, and all of them walking past, all of them walking past Quincy and his girl and his future wife. After it's all spread around on campus, what happened? The very first time that I saw your brown eyes. He hit him with the song, but then they just start laughing at him. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes.
If I ever. I can't do that. I can't sing like that.
I remember I was going home freshman year, like, yeah, they made that video in the cafeteria where I eat. Yup.
Oh, what's the name was in that? Rest in peace, Ananda. Yes, it was in that video.
There's two campus pals. There was another campus pal in there too.
Carl was from Lafayette. Carl Martin.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The Debbie Allen touch I had was the co-ed dorms. The whole thing with making the dorms co-ed to lead to these type of discussions. Battle of the sexes. My HBU. Well, I told you my HBU story.
My Debbie Allen touch was Dwayne and Freddie. With just at this point, they just been working too long together, and they were just acting crazy. That's just how it happens. When you're working too long with somebody, you just start acting way too silly.
From a bean counter perspective, it just got to look. We got to justify you getting your check this week. We got this going for you. We got this whole not doing our paper thing. And how did that wrap up? We don't even know how it wasn't even a wrap up. Yeah, I'm talking about wrap up on the paper, on their paper. Never really wrapped it up. Never came back to it.
So many passed. And what ifs? What if
I have to say
Netflix version? What if the Netflix version does the same type episode? Gets a little raunchy.
The Netflix version is going to be a single camera show, so it is going to be a little different. Might be a little
show over.
No, I've been told. Well, no, I read where Method Man is going to be in this new version. They're bringing everybody back.
Are they doing a Karate Kid thing?
Yeah, I think we're going to see everybody. I think Charmaine. I wonder what happened with Bumper Robinson's character, the dude who would. They're bringing Lena James back. If they're bringing Lena James back, they can bring back.
Please don't bring back Lena.
That contract's already signed. She's coming back. Her, Charmaine, AJ, who was friends with Charmaine. But yeah, Lena James is already I wonder what everybody will be at all y'all
They
stage.
gonna come back with their little step. Unity. Unity. What was that thing they did, bro?
Ooh, I don't even remember. What if Billy D. Williams' character is still living in that?
That would be fantastic. If Billy D came back,
What if Billy D. and the teacher, played by Leslie Uggam, she was the blind woman in Deadpool.
or better yet, what if the oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What if your boy, the rapper, the dude who was beating on your girl.
Adafe. Well, Dion was his character, but I would work with him for
What
five.
if he came? What if he came back and somebody beat his ass?
I worked with him for 5 years on
Oh yeah,
on
that's
For
right.
Your Love,
For Your Love, yeah, he
Yep.
was on there.
and
He was able to
I never
to get it,
mentioned.
to get his image back together.
I never mentioned that to him ever. I heard him talk about it. I said I'm not gonna mention it because I know he probably get tired of hearing it. Because at that point in time, he was known for, that role. That
Oh,
literally that episode.
I thought you were gonna say he was known for that.
No, no,
He was
no,
known for that role.
no. He
I
was
was like,
known
oh,
for
God.
that role.
Wow, really?
No, let's straighten that out right now. He was known for the role he played. Oh my God!
That's what I was like, oh. This might say this took a dark turn.
Whoa, Nelly, that's left, right. You know what? I know as every week I say I enjoy this, and I did enjoy it because I love doing this with you. But this episode was kind of. But we got a good one next week, and we got the one. I love this episode. The one where Dwayne goes back and sees Denise.
I don't think that's the next episode.
No, not
That's
the
the next one?
It's the one after. Yeah,
Oh, for real?
yeah. Poor dumb Dwayne.
You're a dummy. That's what I said. Looked up there and said, look at him.
Look like
Look
a
like a
real
dummy.
dummy. So
What was that?
until
What was that?
next-
Fred Sanford, the wedding?
Yes, it was.
Let me at her. Let me
Happy-
at her. Her behind is mine.
Let me say Happy Mother's Day. I think this is Mother's Day when this airs. No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it won't. It won't.
It'll be
It
like
won't.
the day after.
Yeah.
It'll be the day after when it airs.
Okay.
Except for RSS. On RSS, it'll probably air like Saturday or
when
Sunday.
when they want to. Belated Happy Mother's Day, and the Michael movie has pulled $200 million. Now they already talking about a sequel. I don't know if they're gonna do the sequel. I don't know if they're gonna
A
do
sequel?
I guess the rest
It
of his
doesn't
life.
end well. Like, why would you do that?
I don't. I heard. Okay, I saw him talking about it, but it's the internet, so who knows? So until it was the greatest. Why?
Like, who wants to see that, bruh? Hey, wow.
So until next week.
People always go too far, bro. Like, just leave well enough alone, man. You made $200 million, bro. Just be happy, bro. You got enough money, bro. You got generational wealth, and you want to go and make a sequel where you know how it ends.
I'm not sure. We'll stop here. So again, until next week.
As Sal said, and as the policeman said, and
No.
Do the Right Thing. What a waste.
Until next week. Peace.